everything about Hero is just incredibly fun.
Right.
fun to
I haven't
watch.
actually gotten the opportunity to commentate Hero too much. I think it was only like once or twice. And man, I gotta tell you, it's interesting because there's so many factors that come in, not only to the player's perspective, but also the commentator. You also have to keep track of everything that's happening on the screen.
Now you just gotta
especially
see
with
what
that list.
happens. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. What's the resulting hits of
that's
whatever
it.
happens? Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of things that happen real fast, and you just gotta see what happens afterwards and why it did. So it ain't
So
too much of a
Dyer
concern.
down a little bit now, and Goblin. I mean, Goblin is getting hit. It's still first stock. It's still a little bit back and forth.
Oh, that's gonna
And
be a stop.
wow. Okay.
Now you gotta remember, if you
Quite
got
the comeback.
Arsene, you're probably dead at 60 against most of the cast.
Oh.
You're a little bit heavier, you're dying
the
at
down
80.
air. Yeah, Dyer really just turned on the jets there. He went from, I think it was like 101 to 11 to just 101 first stock and taking it. Goblin now making it back after the drop-off stage with that fair, but other than that, Dyer, he's finally come alive.
Yeah. I mean, that was such an excellent sequence there. Just like fully utilizing every advantage that you get with Arsene. But, you know, the other thing too is Goblin Man, it seems like he really knows what to do and take advantage of Joker when he's just by himself, because there's definitely a lot more vulnerabilities to him as a character when he doesn't have Arsene there. Moves aren't as safe.
Right.
Easier to stuff him out. And, you know, Goblin's going to just make sure that he's there for when it needs to happen. But, ooh, getting the cross up off that down air, and it didn't seem like he was even able to get that up B out. It seemed like he was able to get that shield up before anything was going to happen. Oh, fair one. Got a whole sequence going. Up air, drag down. Up air, drag down. Where are we going?
Yeah, Dyer's been to lab. He knows. He just knows for a fact how to just execute on those up air, man.
Yeah, no, he's
Just
been
dragging
in the lab
those
for a hot
down.
minute.
Oh, the rollback from Goblin, it just gets punished. Oh, and Dyer still survives. That was so deep. Okay.
Yeah, Joker goes deep. Like he can be in the magnifying zone. He can still make it back. So, no surprise there to see that.
All right, that's wild on my part, but Goblin at the moment, he's getting sauced up, and that's just going to be yet another up air drag down into a down smash. That's going to be the game one for Dyer, and we're seeing sort of the same theme as, you know, winners finals. It's really just Dyer kind of slapping up Goblin, man. It's not exactly what you usually see, especially in the local scene, but Goblin really hasn't been able to execute on anything Dyer's been doing.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that he's having the issue with is kind of like the way that he's playing that spacing game. Right now, he's always in range in that zone to get hit by that fair, and he doesn't have any answers to that. So as long as he's able to keep his space, he's able to play, you know, put some walking in there, play that dash dancing game, I think we're going to see him capitalize a little bit more. But like Roy, so much is about that spacing and that walling that you got. And, you know, he's really just got to make sure that it's like either he finds Dyer pushing the buttons at those right times, or that he's just like walling him out when he's coming in. 'Cause currently, it seems like he's just kind of going in like full guns blazing, and it's kind of like a bull charging in against a red cape. That's kind of the best way I can describe the way that Goblin's playing right now. It's just like more or less there's one thought going into it, and it's like, you know, it's a good sequence, but Dyer's already kind of got the number on that. All right, yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's really just been just this raw damage coming in from Dyer, really not letting Goblin come in whatsoever. I really don't know how, but it's just how Dyer has been able to not only space out Goblin, but execute at just the right times. He just gets this matchup, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's been fighting Roy for a very long time, so it's no
I don't
surprise
doubt
to
it.
see that.
Yeah.
Like, see, like, okay, so it's like little things like that. So you got a player landing on that platform right there, going to the side, visibly committed to it.
Right.
And Goblin Man just decided to sit there and just like stay in shield. It's like, at that moment, you have a sword, you got a disjoint, and they've got to be up there. You need to be ready at all times to get those punishes. Like, he needs to do that and then know how to take it like all the way to 11. Because Dyer's already got that, so it's like every single time that you don't hit him, you might as well think, I'm going to automatically take 40% more. Because that's just what's going to happen.
That is going to be the kill from Goblin, though, but at what cost? Currently 60% down on the second stock.
Ooh, we got a chat block
okay.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
see, that's what the type of things that you need.
Interesting.
Goblin fully capable of doing stuff like this, too. Yeah, he's making it back.
Okay.
You haven't watched enough Joker.
No, I haven't watched enough Joker. That's for sure.
Okay,
I thought he actually lost his jump a little bit earlier. That's why I just thought he was dead, but no. I guess he just didn't. And he's still living, and both of these players are at even percent, even stocks.
Oh, okay.
Dyer
Good job
trying to
using
pull
Ega,
away
huh?
a little bit more, trying to hit Goblin off stage, but missing.
I'm also really happy to see Goblin just making sure he knows how to stall out with that up B perfectly, so that way he's not going to get caught by those spikes that are waiting for him. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, finally Goblin finding those buttons that he really needs to get in there and just carrying out the stock. Oh, but the Dyer with the reach there too.
Just do it then, Dyer. Just do it to him. And all right,
Yeah, we just
even percent, even stock. Once again, we're at even strength. Dyer. I mean, both of these players, it's really just a back and forth. It's kind of hard to just kind of dictate who has the advantage early on, but you know, Dyer gets a single grab and he just knows how to convert.
Yeah.
In really any situation. If Goblin, you know, if he air dodges out, Dyer is ready with probably, you know, a back air, even trying to follow with an AHA or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that sequence there coming from Dyer too. Oh. Spot dodge coming in at a perfect time.
Nice nair catch on that jump.
So it doesn't really seem like Goblin's going to have to challenge him just because with how close that Dyer was. I think if he did go for the up B, he would just be intangible the entire time. So be a little bit difficult. But okay, he did a really good job of not having to deal with Arsene. So definitely when you're fighting Joker, that's what you want to see.
Deep off now. Dyer is going to make it back. Same thing with Goblin as Goblin was trying to chase him down. It's the last hit at this point. Goblin really just looking for just a simple down tilt into fair. Really anything at this point. Shield was about to break for Dyer, so he did have to release the up B. Great
good
DI.
yeah.
Amazing. Dyer still surviving at 154. Arsene slowly coming in, but will he even need it? Oh, the up air, the landing up air coming in from Goblin, and that's going to be the stock. And finally, a game against Dyer.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was an excellent sequence coming from Goblin there. Just tightened up everything, got his punishes, and then just kind of put fear into Dyer. Because one of the things was like Dyer was not moving nearly as much as he was before, and he was having a harder time of figuring out when he could get these openings in there. And you know, just by smothering him out, just kind of kept Dyer locked into that wall.
Where it just needed to play his game at that point, and now Goblin. Yeah, slowly going over to Roy, and both are bantering at the moment. That's good to see. You know, as long as they're, you know, as they're not too intense at the moment. It is a weekly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There still is a competition at stake, but it's good to know that they're still friends at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, at this, like, over here, like, we're just trying to improve. That's kind of like the biggest thing between all these players here that are like up here at this point.
Yeah, in New England, it's almost literally the same. Almost everyone is family. There is turmoil once in a while, but in the end, we all support each other. You know what I mean? You always see at majors, you know, we always cover each other. You might even see me, you know, in the front row as CEO, Smash God. Like, I'm in there, dude.
I see.
Supporting my boys. But, you know, other than that, people are still watching in the venue, so shout out to everyone here. We're still in Game 3, though. Goblin so far at a very early deficit, 113. And Dyer covering neutral, slowly building up Arsene.
Yeah, no, we should be getting him any second now. And, like, with the percentages that Goblin's at, that's perfect for him. Probably going to be looking for, like, a fair one into an up smash. Ooh, there we go. Down smash works, too. Maybe we can only do fair one up smash with Arsene. Right. So I feel like I saw him getting that earlier. Okay, just don't be up tilt there.
Nice.
Now that up air already looks like it's so close to killing.
I would say that it's rare to actually see Jokers go for that down tilt.
Down tilt's really good move.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, why is that?
I don't
Is
know.
it just situational, I guess you could say?
I mean,
in a sense?
In a way, sort of, but you could just, like, as far as, like, hurt box manipulation goes, safe poking and all that, it's really good.
Right, and it's about the same with maybe just clouds. It's literally the same with cloud down tilt, where it just hits you up and it gives you, you know, an option for you to start juggling. And that is great with Joker. You can put him up in the air and immediately start going for those up air strings. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
But,
sure.
yeah, no, Dyer still very much in the lead here, not needing any of this quote-unquote secret Joker tech that I'm trying to give him at the moment as Goblin down to about 128%.
Yep, that's it.
Oh,
Fair
wild.
one, up air drag, down smash. That doesn't have a name yet. I will come up with one before the night is over.
At some point. All right. Arsene coming out here for Dyer.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting spot dodge cancels into the up B now, which honestly, pretty good option. You're going to be able to beat out grabs. You're going to be able to beat out attacks. It's just pretty much Dyer's just going to have to get ready and hold shield afterwards once you get around it. Yeah, that down air on shield, very safe to use, so it's going to be really hard for Goblin to ever try and challenge that.
Goblin just waiting on stage, and that's just going to be the side B. Finally, we actually see a side B kill from Goblin. That's the first time we've seen it so far this set.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing it on shield. It all just came down to that delay that he had that kind of psyched out Dyer. Okay, we got the A-Hop.
Goblin doesn't make it back after getting pressured with those guns.
God, I love that empty hop sequence coming from Dyer. They're trying to like show him like I'm gonna do bears at first, but then just mixing it up right there. Oh. Yeah, there. Good use of that down tilt to just get out of trouble.
Right. At later percents, I don't really see a benefit to it because it sends them a little bit too high in a sense.
Yeah.
Too much that you can't really get a follow up.
Yeah, no, it's mostly just used as like if you need a poke, you need to get a hit. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Joker things.
Yep.
Getting that up air drag down.
Yeah,
And Goblin
easy confirm.
dropping yet another game. Dyer 1 game away from taking yet another Smackdown. How many has he taken? Well,
if we're
as
going
an
over
estimate.
a course of a lifetime, oh God, who knows? I mean,
Right, lifetime, but ultimate.
we had to give him a tax for it.
Right, yeah.
That's how many.
Wait, actually.
Yeah. That's how
Wow.
many Smackdowns he's won.
Y'all taxed the man for winning?
Yeah, he earned enough that legally we had to.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
He dominated SmackDown.
That's
for a
what's up,
very
though.
long time. But like, Ultimate's definitely been a different story. Like until like the Diddy and Joker really came in, he was sort of struggling. But ooh, okay, we got a really good tech sequence coming out from Goblin.
So we may see another Goblin schmoovin game. We actually saw this with Epic Gabriel, where literally there was just 2 games out of that best of 5 where Goblin just, I guess you could say, turned his brain on or off, whichever way you want to go, and just started demolishing his opponent.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that now. Living at 45, but Dyer, he literally just grabs him once, converts it for about 35%. Good Lord.
Okay, calls it out with the F smash there. Good stuff from
man.
Dyer. He's just like, you got some aggressive option coming here. At worst, I'm going to trade.
Yeah, no, Dyer's the one getting into the lead here. It seems like Goblin, has been caught off. His limit in its sense. It's been shut down. If we're talking about recent characters, the Acceleraddle, it's been worn off. Oh, okay. Down throw leading into a couple of nairs.
Yeah, it seems like Dyer's kind of given up on going for the bullet storm sequence. Like he pretty much missed every single one that he's going for. So kind of don't blame him at this point. Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, Dyer really just waited for a response there, playing out the back air. Goblin coming back on stage. Both of these two just trying to hit each other, bobbing and weaving. Yeah. Oh, nice spot dodge. Getting Arsene in the meanwhile. Dyer going to get the grab.
Okay, yeah, really good air dodge coming in from Goblin there. It's just pretty much the only way he was going to get around that. The other thing, too, is like I'm not really seeing Dyer go for too many counters on these recoveries, so we'll see if he opts to start going for these when he knows that Goblin's got a Blazer. But right now, Goblin sitting on his Terminate stock, going to be waiting out that Arsene, and now he's free to go in.
All right, here we go. Clean slate on that Arsene as Goblin potentially is 1 stock away from dropping Grand Finals to Dyer. Dyer is getting hit a little bit in that get off me up B. Very nice stuff from Goblin.
Yeah, he ended up getting shield poked off that Blazer.
Oh. A spot dodge from Dyer. Gonna get a couple of jabs in there. Just just to make sure he gets a little bit of damage. Goblin, though, spot dodging, keeping him away. Arsene is on the board. But Goblin really just trying to confirm the stock here. Does get the F tilt, but nothing after that. Gets Dyer off stage, but the Aegon there covers that ledge.
Ooh.
And that's just going to be the stock. Nice
Yeah,
stuff.
that
from Goblin.
whiff grabs are so rough in this game.
Right. Oh, Dyer, immediate response there. Taking Goblin about 20%. And here comes Goblin, getting that grab, trying to hit Dyer at this point. Dyer holding on to that shield, but it just doesn't matter. Both players now down to about 50%. Dyer's trying to hit him with a couple of up airs. Down tilt to get him up in the air.
Yeah. I really like the movement options there to just like help capitalize on where Goblin's trying to land at the moment. Oh, he fell out of the F tilt there. It's kind of surprising considering that he
Goblin
my God,
almost
he
fell
just
into that
missed.
F smash.
I'm just surprised that he was able to get around that. Got the jab lock sequence, but
Oh no.
unfortunately wasn't ready for it.
The whiffed counter, but he's going to air dodge right back on the plat. Arsene is wearing off. Goblin kind of really needs to realize that at this point. He can just kind of camp him out. Landing up air. The Nair. Dyer's off stage. Trying to make his way back. Goblin with yet another up air. Just keeping him up in the air. Oh, and that's going to be the stock. Goblin brings it back. And we got a game 5. Goblin 1 game away from the reset.
Yeah, no, he did a really good job of spacing around that bullet storm there to close that out. So, all right, we'll see if Dyer's able to tighten it up for this final game, or we're going on for another set. Let's see. Not exactly sure what stages Goblin's going to go to, but
Really just, yeah, they're thinking about map picks at this point, both of them talking it over. It's like a game plan, you know what I mean? They're both trying to go to a stage they both really like.
yeah.
They're better just say fuck it, PS2.
Interesting, we're going back to
Yoshi's Story.
Yoshi's Story.
Okay,
yeah.
wait. Whose pick is this? This is
Dyer's.
Dyer's.
It was Dyer's pick, yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, Dyer said he liked this stage too.
Okay.
So, not entirely too surprising to see him come back here,
Okay.
but
All right. Interesting to say the least. You would think that this is maybe a favorable stage for Roy, but maybe for Joker too. That's really just my inexperience with Joker in a sense, but.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty even stage for the most part. The way they're going to pressure each other is going to be very similar. You got disjoints that are going to work out better. Joker's just kind of got better overall mobility, and you know he's got long limbs too, so he can easily just get there and punish you immediately when he needs to. So it works out good on both ends.
Right.
And both kind of able to hug that wall too to help himself recover too.
Oh, the counter, the whiff. Dyer's going to go up with it. He's got Arsene on the board, so
that was
extra
such a
damage
good
inbound,
nair.
but yeah. Goblin landing with that nair, and it just worked out in his favor, but it went a little bit too low there. Couldn't really recover, and Goblin drops stock. After a winners finals full of SDs, that's the first time Goblin has done so.
Yes. So, definitely. Actually, no, he didn't SD there. He actually got knocked by the bullets.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually see that. All right, so no SD. All right, that's cool. That's cool with me, man. And Goblin, I mean, he's chilling right now. He gets back that stock.
Oh, yeah, no, the classic Roy setup, never going to be going away at this point. Jab, bear. Okay, ooh, really good roll coming in from Dyer there.
Okay.
Got one stale on that, but
Didn't want to go for a drag down.
Yeah, I think we're going to get to a point where Goblin might start mixing it up with more grabs instead of those up Bs, just because, like, Dyer's been ready for it. It's like, you know, he is one of the persons told him he's been observing Goblin Man doing it a good amount at this point, so. Oh, okay. Surprised we didn't get any shield pressure coming from Arsene at that point, but I guess he wanted to go under. Oh, God, yeah. Egahas, so scary to deal with. That's
Throw
clean.
the Aegon, but it sends him up. That's just the property of Aegon. It's not going to send you the other way. It's just going to send you up.
That was such a good recovery coming from Goblin there. Most
Right.
Roys, I think, would have just been dead at that very instant. Yes, that shield poke.
Trying to go for that back air. Dyer still surviving. He rolls back on stage. Goblin dashes back, gets that F smash, and that's Dyer dropping a stock. As much as Goblin is very deep into his second stock, Goblin is one stock away from getting this reset.
Yes. Okay, down throw. Where are we going?
Oh.
Okay, and back air's going to do it.
Even strength.
Yeah, so all right, set point for both players. We'll see if we're getting that reset now.
Rightfully so.
Okay, Goblin just coming back aggressive. Dyer not ready to respond. Okay, yeah, there. Goblin, Dyer right there using that roll option. Goblin was saying was so strong.
Yeah, you got the drag down trying to read the landing and didn't exactly execute on that. Goblin out of disadvantage, up being. Oh, he goes for the side beat. That would have killed if he did end up getting the full hits, but he realized that he wouldn't be able to. We're at about even percents, and Arsene is on the board. Dyer holding back Goblin a little bit, but Goblin.
Okay, gets the final hit. God, that was, with that little rage, that far away, I'm surprised I got so close to killing.
Dyer back at mid-stage. Goblin trying to poke that shield. Gonna get the fair. That's actually going to kill. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bracket reset. Another best of 5.
Oh, man.
And it's getting late.
I got to drive an hour, too. Okay, so.
Yep.
Hey,
man, we all want. Yeah, bro. We all want some sleep here. It's 1 a.m. in the morning, but with Dyer and Goblin really just going back and forth, I mean, what else can you say? Goblin just wants this money, man.
Okay, we're getting the character switch now to the Diddy
Oh, okay, yeah.
Going with the tried and true Smash 4 setup. Got Dyer.
Ooh, Dyer.
Yep,
Yeah.
just trying to lock
out
in
that
load
anger
at
a
this
little
point.
bit. Yeah, he really needs to focus a little bit more on this at this point. And
yeah, Angry Dyer can be a sight to behold if it makes him play well.
yeah,
But there are times where it can make him fumble.
yeah. I love the clip. I love the clip of him going like super intense in the $1 money match.
The $1 money match? Oh, yeah. That was great.
Like, that is so iconic, man. Like, he's going deep into it. He's getting visibly frustrated for $1.
Yeah.
Single dollar.
Oh, man.
But that's just how competitive Dyer can be. You really can't blame him in that respect.
Yeah.
Side B catching him.
Man, it's interesting to see. It's like Dyer's really showing like a lot of emotion right now, even though he's getting the correct punishes on these things. I don't know if he's just taking time to sweat or something, but definitely interesting. Oh, okay, getting the Smash 4 classic right there, down, tilt, up smash. And it seems very much kind of like how the matchup was back in Smash 4.
The banana.
It's so hard for Roy to get anything started right now, just because of the way that banana works. But oh man, ooh!
Oh, the banana actually not going to land because of the throw.
But the thing is, like, it didn't disappear because of the invincibility; it just bounced off of him.
Right.
So he was still able to get that punish on him. Oh. Yeah, he's got to be careful about rolling in there. All right, good spot dodge coming from Goblin.
Oh, tried to go for the monkey flip there just to see what would happen. And it does end up missing, though. Goblin, with the up throw, is going to get the kill.
Yeah. Okay, down throw. That was a very interesting set of options there. My guess he's trying to read like a monkey flip or something like that.
Either that or, yeah, almost exactly that. He was just trying to get that up throw. Oh.
There's just like over there, I just feel like you'd just go for a side B or something like that. Because like he was clearly in the advantage, would have been able to get another hit.
Monkey flip again, and it's not punished by Goblin. Finally, it's, whoa. The dropping up air is actually the thing that punishes the monkey flip. Ooh. And Goblin literally just pulls up onto ledge and gets that dash resets. F smash. You'd love to see that.
You know, that tilt attack cancel right there was like really good. Oh, and we got the shield poke right there.
Dyer, even after getting that stock, he's still frustrated with
the funny thing is, like, whenever Goblin gets hit, he seems to get frustrated. He's like, why are you getting hit by this or something? Right?
Like,
I'll ask him another time.
Yeah.
I'll figure it
out. I think, no, that's just the Dyer special, because we've seen him do the same thing. Like, he'll hit someone, and he'll be visually frustrated.
No, but the thing is, like, when he's been getting hit, he's, like, very calm. That's what's weird.
It's just like, I got hit. But, like, he hits someone else, and he's frustrated for them. He's just like, I wouldn't have been hit by that. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. Come on, man. Come on, get better. Get better at this
Get
game.
good.
Come on, not that hard.
That's what Cranky says. Oh.
Last talk once
Oh,
again.
that was such a good
Oh.
spacing coming from Goblin right there. Oh, called him out.
Banana just leaving it there.
Oh, wow. I
Okay,
did not think he was going to live that, but Dyer actually just respecting him there. He could have very easily just planted a down air there and ended it, but it seemed like he just wanted to let him get back.
The fair from Goblin. Goblin landing with yet another fair.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
calling out the monkey flip landing as well.
Right.
Honestly, I'm not sure if he can still pop and cancel in this game, too. It's like that was something that he had access to that could just help out his mobility like crazy.
Landing with the back air. This is literally just last hit. Both of these characters have so much kill potential.
Oh. Up
Gonna
throw.
get the up.
Nah, I got
up
the
throw.
DI on that.
Yeah, another one of those is going to do it, though.
Yeah, good call.
Goblin.
Goblin.
Gets Dyer off stage. The monkey flip,
That
and
should
that
do it.
is going to do it. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, no, very, very good games there from both players. As it was really back and forth near the end. It just came down to Dyer, you know, just kind of losing it. I mean, there's really nowhere else. There's really nowhere else you can go with that. They went so deep in that last game that it's kind of hard to just dictate a quote-unquote winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, basically, when it got down to that final sequence, it was just Goblin Man played his cards correct, just waited for the option that led to him, and that was it. So, going back to Pokemon Stadium, I mean, as far as, like, stages are concerned, I would not really be concerned about this stage doing it. Oh, boy.
God,
We're starting off with a statement.
yeah, man. Dyer's pumping himself up. Like, he's like hitting his controller, just like, come on, man, work. Work it. And it worked out, I guess, at the beginning, but Goblin's giving him the work. Oh,
that was interesting. Yeah, now he might have been, Dyer has practiced that on stream a couple of times, so
Yeah.
probably just try to go for a little sequence there. I know he's trying to do a challenge where he could just do it to 400% or something like that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's a current goal of his? Just try to infinite
I don't
until
know.
200?
I don't know if he's kept up with trying to do it, but there was a good amount of time.
Wait, that's actually something that would be useful if he actually did keep on going with that. That F smash at the middle of the stage, not going to kill. Goblin still surviving. He's at 131. Dyer at the ledge. Yeah. He's literally playing with fire. Especially against Roy, he is literally playing with fire. He stands at that ledge. He gets side bead at like 60. He's done.
Ooh, yeah.
If not earlier.
Something out of shield right there, but not
and that's going to be it. Yeah. Banana and tough smash.
Finally getting the classic in there. But
Nair catch.
Yeah, not going to take him out just yet. I like the attempt of trying to go for Blazer. Oh, man. You are not going to have an option available to you as Roy. Just your frame data is not going to allow you. Oh, but trades with the back air there. Nothing too much that you could do.
All right, but Dyer has gotten himself in a little bit of a lead here. He's going to come in with a banana. Do some more saucy stuff midair. Dyer's finally feeling himself. And earlier on, it was, I wouldn't say that it was a stroke of good luck, but it absolutely was. He dropped down the banana, Goblin got stuck with it in his hands, and Dyer just had all the space in the world to get like 50% off him in one air combo.
Yeah, no, I mean, Goblin's doing a really good job of just calling out like all the dash dancing that Dyer's doing. Oh, but
another F smash catch. The first one was clanked, but the other one just hit.
Yeah. Oh, and he got the catch on that too. Good for him going for the kicks.
Man. Oh, Dyer's in the zone right now, man. Goblin needs to dictate the pace here. It's really Dyer, just like he's setting the tempo.
I mean, with the way that Diddy Kong works, realistically, Roy should never be setting the pace in this matchup just because of the way that you're able to control neutral with the banana.
Right. But at least go with the tempo. At the moment, Goblin, he's just so off at the moment. He's starting to run into Dyer's
you
things,
need to realize is that Roy doesn't actually have the frame data to do it. So, like, the second that you're in that zone and Diddy Kong's right next to you, your only option that could technically be faster is, like, if you air dodge there. That was the reason why this matchup was god-awful in Smash 4. Like, it was pretty much a 6-4.
Okay.
But now that, like, light testing is out of the game, it makes it a little bit harder to get those confirms off, like, those, off the banana and all that.
Okay.
But, you know, if Dyer's playing on point, he's got your landings on lockdown. He's got that 1 or 2 hits. You're not going to start anything. Like right now,
Doesn't matter who he's playing, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If he's in the zone, he's just in the zone.
Yeah. No, it's just kind of the dynamic of the matchup. You got your advantage state started. You can just keep going with it, especially since Banana's not going to disappear every single time too. Okay. Yeah. See, like right there, could have recatched through it again.
Yep.
And though, like you either hold shield there,
Right.
and that's kind of it.
Yeah. Kind of just back and forth. Goblin did take a little bit more of the brunt of the damage, but Dyer now stuck off stage. For once, we see Goblin pulling out the neutral
That's
bait.
going to do it. Yeah.
And the F smash is actually going to kill by the skin of his teeth, though. Dyer definitely wishing or thinking he has lucky stars at this point. He's going to have to hold on to this stock as much as possible. That was a good banana throw, but it ended up coming out in Goblin's favor. The up tilt's just keeping Goblin up in the air, but it doesn't matter. The up smash catching Dyer, and that's the stock.
Yeah, no, I mean, Goblin had the read on the roll, but just the execution is a little bit off. It's just, the thing is, like, a lot of characters have different roll distances to them, so if you're not ready for it, especially with the way that a lot of moves work, since you shouldn't be getting crossed up a lot of the time, it's a hard thing to just, like, keep in mind of how far you need to go. Okay, well, there we go. Get that damage. Got that banana behind him, too, so that's going to cover roll perfectly as well. Oh, it disappeared on him. Don't want that in Dyer's shoes in the moment. Okay, banana's trying to be used against you, but fortunately, not be able to place that in too good of a position. Oh.
Dyer again,
we go.
keeping Goblin off stage, but Goblin is actually going to make it, weaving under Dyer there. And now Goblin's just looking to make the most out of his stock. That up B was definitely very weird, but it was really just I guess mixing things up a little bit. Dyer still taking on a little bit of damage. Finally going to get that down tilt, but not going to lead into anything. Both off stage.
That was huge. What?
Okay. The barrel up B actually hitting Goblin, and Goblin not teching.
I honestly need to see what the hitbox is on that, because there was like no world where it looked like that should have hit.
Right.
Like, I can't even call like a hurtbox extension on that one.
Back on stage, Dyer popping off on this last stock. Goblin already down to his britches. 106%. Monkey flip going to send him far into the left side. That banana is going to stop him a little bit, but Goblin's already back. Dyer up an entire stock. This is looking bleak for Goblin, man.
Yeah.
We're looking at.
Oh, yeah, that's going to do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, if you're ready to, like, kind of tech in and all that stuff, there's just, buffer's going to get you.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Perfect down tilt sequence there coming from Dyer. That's the way that you've got to kind of adapt to it in this game. It's just that you go for that, you go for it again. You don't have a confirm, you get a read afterwards, or you get a reaction. It's one or the other.
That was just sick. I'm not even going to lie to you, just reading that.
Diddy's a lot more fun to watch in this game, just because of, like, the overall pace on it, and because of the amount of, like, directional options that you have to you. It's like Diddy Kong has to make more reads and, like, do more with himself in order to make sure that he comes out on top of that sequence. So now, switching it over to Smashville. I believe we're playing on Town and City on the last one. So, definitely interested to see how the smaller stage is going to play out for Goblin Man here. Good thing for him is that his wall is going to control a little bit more space, but at the same time, second that Dyer gets a banana sequence going, it's going to be rough.
Oh. Yeah. Again, these first stocks are always so back and forth. I think the only time that we saw one really go in the favor of one of these players was Dyer last game, but that's about it. These first stocks on every game of this Grand Finals has just been back and forth, just trying to read each other, see what's up. And, I mean, Goblin at the moment, he's trying to take full advantage of Dyer. He's on the edge of that stage, but he was smart enough not to go for that side B. He just went for a quick F tilt.
Something that's been kind of interesting to observe about Dyer in this game is, like, he's pressing forward a lot. Like, there's a lot of monkey flips going in.
Right.
And Goblin Man's been able to just cover it out, call it out every single time. Yeah, okay, knowing that he's just going to fall off the ledge there, so nothing that you really got to worry about there.
Yeah, super late percent for both of these players. Banana landing and the fair. Just the up smash trying to poke that shield.
And
Or the up smash, sorry.
as long as he gets like one hit on there,
Oh.
he doesn't really need to worry about getting punched because there's like almost no end lag at the end of it. Ooh,
All right.
Okay, yeah. Not too much you can do there. Just got called out.
Yeah. Goblin still holding on to this percent, trying to extend this lead as much as possible before Dyer eventually catches him.
There we go.
And that's
that
it.
was clean. Yeah.
Even strength, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the reset, too. So Dyer at the moment, he's in the same situation as he was, before the reset. He's just, a stock or two away from taking it, and Goblin still booted on that comeback.
Yeah.
He has to just shut this down now, if I'm not mistaken, man. Before he was playing Joker, but now he's playing, a very aggressive character, a character that he can just honestly just dictate where Goblin can go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Trying to get that grab afterwards, but Goblin trying to spot dodge to tilt out of that.
Oh, nice spot dodge.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, he gets the F smash on that too. Wow, that was crazy.
Right.
Honestly, I don't even. God, I have to look at that whole sequence again to really see how he got that. What are we gonna get off this? Okay, I like that he went underneath the platform again because
nice
that way
banana.
you can be safe when you catch that landing. Okay.
Spot dodge from Goblin actually ends up working in his favor. Dyer trying to make his way back, and he does. Goblin still keeping him off stage. Banana being thrown. Another F tilt.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, yeah, and the fair going to take him out in the end. Goblin down to about 80%. Dyer going to extend that even more. That's an up air. Dyer a couple of hits away from taking this grand finals.
Yeah. Okay, just safe seal pressure going all around
boy.
there, but
Oh, the down air.
okay, I like Dyer just opting to go for the banana there.
Right.
That way it's like, I've got the kill in my hand.
Yeah.
The Goblin Man knows
that.
Is that
up air?
No,
not
not
going to
gonna do it
kill.
just
Yeah.
yet. We don't got Rage on Diddy Kong.
Oh, the banana into the up smash.
And that should do it.
And the
Yeah.
last hit of that up smash on that Smashville platform, and that's going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
Dyer in a 3-1 reset takes Goblin out, and he is your CFL Smackdown champion.